Because how do you explain taking one drug, 1 tablet a day to 6 tablets a day? How do you explain it? There's one sister in this church who died because of high blood pressure drugs. She died because of it. What happened? They were giving her drugs. They increased it. So she was taking too much of the drug. The thing damaged her kidneys. They were not able to solve the problem. So that time I didn't even have that this thing. But I've always read that medicine is not a cure for high blood pressure. Carb intervention, it works. In days, you will come out of danger zone, like I said. And you will lose weight. But even if you lose weight, especially if you are not on the fat side and you lose weight, it is better than being sick. You know you are not sick. You know that you are not injecting all the insulin into your body anymore. And of course, as time goes on, as you start learning what to eat and continuing, you can balance your food a bit without having problem with your sugar level. You can do that, especially with the your good fat that you take. So it's very, very important for us to understand these things. And like I said before, low carb is not zero carb, and it is not the same as high protein. It's not the same as high protein. Now, fat is the only nutrient. Fat is the only nutrient that does not affect our glucose, our blood sugar levels, and our insulin levels. That is the only nutrient that does not affect it. It remains normal when you eat fat. Like I said before, coconut. When you eat coconut is very good. I'm going to tell us about the benefits of coconut. Coconut, everything about the coconut is wonderful. The water, the flesh, the meat, this thing. Even coconut is used to make sugar. Flour, they used to make flour. All kinds of things. You can use coconut. So coconut is a wonder food. It's a wonder food. Does a lot of things. Balances your hormones and all those things. So it's a great food to eat. And coconut, once you eat your coconut, you have your oil from it also. You have your fat from it. Coconut, almond, avocado, flaxseed, groundnut, cashew nut. All the now nuts are best eaten raw, not fried. They are best eaten raw because when they are fried and there is salt inside, it can also cause problem for you, especially if you are hypertensive. If you are hypertensive, it can also cause problem for you. So nuts are best eaten raw. You get the nutrients more because they have not been destroyed. You know, our definition of food is killing us. Our definition of food is that the food must be cooked. Must be cooked before it is called food. It doesn't have to be cooked. Food must be large before it is food. If you pack nuts, this thing now, almond for instance in your hand and you eat it, if there's actually, have you eaten? Say no, I just put almond from my mouth, I not eat. But it's food. It is food. It is food. It doesn't have to. You don't have to eat. Make it so bulky before you can call it food. It doesn't have to be so bulky. So our definition of food is one of the problems that we have. So low carb is not zero carb. And fat is the only micronutrient that keeps our glucose, blood sugar levels, and insulin levels low. And of course, you know that fat tastes great and is satisfying too. One of the problems of dieting in those days is that you cut off from all the things that makes life interesting as far as food is concerned. In those days, I can't eat coconut, I can't eat groundnuts, I can't eat almond, I can't eat fat. I cook my soup, cook okra soup without oil because I don't want fat. You understand? I don't want fat. So it becomes a problem. But now, You can eat good food. You can use coconut to make bread. You can use coconut to bake. Coconut, you can use it to bake. Coconut oil, you can use it as butter. You can use it as butter. You can use the milk as cream for baking. So you can use it. So when you, even just the coconut alone, once you use only the coconut and just adding a few ingredients here and there, you already have a balanced food. You already have a balanced food. So I thank God for people who are researching to help us to know the right things and do the right things. So it tastes great. It's sweet. Fat is sweet. Any food that does not have fat is not as sweet. But once you add fat in your food, wow,